We're going to go ahead and just save this now. We've got our TD tool selected. We're going to save it in the test2 category. Save it as TD tool. Hit save. We'll use exist or create. Then we're going to go ahead and pretend like we're a user, and we're going to go ahead and create a thinking system. Drop it out here. Now our users are going to use this drop down to locate the directory or the black box directory that contains the TD tools that they want. In our case it's test2, and they're going to grab that TD tool. They're going to click TD tool, and then they're going to come out here in the scene and they're going to click and drag, and you can see that they're creating a circle emitter. It's still selected because they can actually create multiple if they want. Then we're going to go ahead and click that again to turn it off. And we can see now that we have two TD tools, and they've got names, TD Tool 01 and TD Tool 02. If we select TD Tool 01, we'll come up here to the Modify panel. We see that it's a TP particle system. It's got our simple system rollout available and a rate. Now right now the rate for both of these is 0. Means that, of course, born no particles. Let's go ahead and increase that. And let's go ahead and crank it up to the maximum. You remember when we saved that, our spinner's value was available from 0 to 100. Let's go ahead and just set it to 50. And now we'll see that as we scrub and create these particles being created, and of course they're not moving anywhere, and we can see their lifespan, they're dying off kind of quick. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and select this TD tool and delete them. Go ahead and select this one now and open up TP. You can see that now what we have instead of just TD tool is TD Tool 01. Basically it's going to create a TD Tool 01 or a TD tool dynamic set for each helper that our user creates. In our case we're just going to do this in order so that we can modify this further. We want to actually tweak the values and add some more behavior to it. One of the things that we want to do is we want to actually give them some speed coming out of there. We'll go ahead and add a velocity. We're going to affect those born particles. And let's do this. Let's expose speed, speed variation, and direction variation. And we'll do this. We'll drag speed up here, create a new input for us, and of course we're going to use all these in the roll-up that our user can modify. We'll select that TD tool, and we'll go ahead and expose none section. Then we'll just drag and drop speed and each of these onto that simple system to make them available. Speed, yeah, 0 to 100, let's actually go a little bit higher. 500, let's actually also go make negative available, so then go backwards. Speed variation, this needs to be a % because in velocity speed variation is actually a percentage value. So let's go check that again. Speed variation %, 0 to 100. Let's go ahead and use a slider this time. And then direction variation, that's a little large. Let's just go ahead and go 0 to 180, and we'll do that also as a slider. Okay, we'll go ahead and save this. Save it as a TD, that same TD tool that we had, exist to create. And then we'll go ahead and again, we're going to pretend like we're our user. We'll actually reset. You can see it's our scene automatically has TP. We'll delete it, and we'll come back to particle systems, thinking, drop them out here. And now when we come down to the test2 category, now we've got our TD tool listed. We'll go ahead and click on it, and now you can see all those additional parameters that we had. We'll go ahead and create one of those out here and another one over here. And what you're going to notice is that when we select this guy, TD Tool 01, you see our rate 50. We'll go ahead and increase the speed, speed variation we use, and direction variation. And then when we select the other one, we see that we get to set his parameters as well. So they are unique. And we'll set that. Let's go ahead and scrub and see what we get. I think we'd like to get a little more speed out of this one. Might as well jack up the rate. Okay. And of course, remember when we go back into TPUI, we're going to see both TD Tool 01 and TD Tool 02 because we've got each one of those listed out there. course, the user won't ever have to do that. They'll be able to come over here. They'll be able to select their helper emitter that they've got and access all the parameters and rollups that you made available. Okay, so this has just been a quick and easy intro into the TD tool. We're going to go ahead and do another version that actually gets a little more complex, and that'll be in the next video.